Hey everyone, today is Friday, June 24th, 2022, and some people are having some issues, problems installing the Rsim, or it can be the MKSD, the GV Pro, any type of Rsim. Some people just don't have no clue how it works or how to eject your own SIM tray, what's a SIM tray, or how to take it off. So basically this video is I'm going to show you how you're supposed to eject your SIM tray. So hopefully you don't damage those RSIMs anymore. And but yeah, long story short, so your iPhone, depending on your model or your iPhone, if you have any iPhone from 6S through X, your SIM tray is going to be on your right hand side. It can be on the mid side section or on the lower section. If you have a newer model, which is iPhone 12, 13, your SIM tray is going to be on your left side on the bottom, but it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same side. It's going to be facing up for iPhones XS, XR, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so that SIM tray is going to be or your SIM card is going to be facing up. It's going to be like this. The golden chip is going to be facing up. And in the older models like 6S through X, the SIM tray or your SIM card is going to be facing down. That means the logo or your SIM card is going to be facing up. So that means that you only need one piece of the RSIM. If your SIM card or your SIM tray and your SIM card is facing up, that means that you can see the golden color of the SIM chip or the SIM card. This part of your SIM card. If your iPhone, your SIM card goes like this, that you can see the chip, that means that you need the whole piece, the one piece of the RSIM. But if your iPhone or your SIM card is facing down, that you can see the logo or your SIM card, that means that you only need the one piece. Okay, and like I said, depending on your model, it can be on your right side or left side. It's gonna be a little hole at the edge. And for instance, this is an iPhone XR. Nothing on the left side, but here's my little ejection hole. So on every box, the RSIM comes with an ejection tool. Okay, it's called ejection tool. So you're gonna grab that. Okay, it looks like a pen, and then you're gonna put it in, and with a little force you're gonna push it in, and that way you're gonna take out your SIM tray. This is a SIM tray. I know, guys, I'm sorry, but there's some people out there. SIM tray. So based on that, depending on your SIM card, for instance, I got my AT&T, and of course it's gonna say SIM not supported. Let me see if I can. So depending on your SIM tray, when you take it out, if your SIM card is gonna be facing up like this, that means you need the whole piece. Okay, so you're gonna go open your MKSD or whatever RSIM you're getting, and when I said please take your time, look at your SIM card, take a look and see one side is the longest, one side is short, and it has the same same size, basically has the same shape or your SIM tray. You put your SIM tray on your fingers, you can see basically it has the same shape. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the shape of a SIM tray. Okay, and then you put it next to the smart card or the Rsim like this. That means the little edge is on the other side. It won't fit. Even if I put it in, it won't fit. Okay, so it's not rocket science, people. You just need to flip it over and magic happens when you do that. When you flip it over, this is gonna blow your mind. It has the same shape. See? Same shape. Now, you're gonna grab your SIM card. You're gonna put it in. And because I already was using this SIM tray, where's the other one? Let me use a different one. Okay, so MKSD, my SIM tray, I'm gonna flip it over. There you go. I'm gonna grab my gonna wait. Cellular. So my phone is from Sprint. Okay. Some applications, and I'm gonna select 5G. Sprint. Accept. Activation required. I don't need the Wi-Fi. My roaming it's on, my LTE it's on. Okay, everything it's on. Let me do a test call real quick. See? So this is when you start panicking. You know, phone calls, data might work. Maybe, maybe not. No, okay, no problem. You just need to go back, make sure your data, your roaming is on. Roaming, LTE, LTE it's on. Go back, SIM applications. And at this point, I just need to hit reactivate and no Wi-Fi. You're gonna see the signal going up and down, waiting for the LTE. I'm just gonna wait for a couple of seconds. Let the LTE to be picked up. You see the LTE going up and down. Waiting. I'm gonna hit continue. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm connect to my Wi-Fi, and before I connect to Wi-Fi, I jump to the screen. Now it says I have LTE. Just gonna go back to roaming just in case. Roaming on and off, LTE. Then for selection, let me turn it off. AT&T. Back. In some cases, you need to turn it off, and sometimes you leave it automatic. You have to play with it. It's just hard to. Basically, at this point, you just have to play with it. It's hard to tell if it's gonna work automatic or you have to select it. So at this point, I just turn it off. I'm gonna airplane mode, on and off. Wait for the LTE. Wi-Fi off. LTE. Let's go to the data. Let's go for the speed test. Let's see if the data works. Okay, the data is working, so let's go make a test call real quick. Nope, still not working. Okay, so let's go back to cellular. Let's turn it automatically, and then let me take it off. I'm just gonna eject it. Okay, there's no SIM card. I'm gonna put it back in. Sometimes it does a trick, sometimes it doesn't. It's, you know, little tricks here and there.
Welcome to AT&T Prepaid.
So AT&T. Let me cancel and retry again. Okay, so that's one. This is with the MKSD4. So remember, people, there are some text messages and the MMS. Sometimes you need to put your iMessage or your iCloud in. You're able to send iMessage via email. It all depends if the other person has your email information registered as in your contacts. If you have your phone number and email as a contact, they should be able to get your iMessage. If not, they're going to get just an iMessage as email. For some reason, iMessages or text messages, they're working, but not working 100%. So just FYI, we have not found any solutions for that, and I don't think the only solution you can do is update the APN, but you can Google it and you can find whatever carrier you're looking for and add the APN to on the settings. But so far, no success. But most people are happy to use the iPhone using the WhatsApp, Telegram, or the Signal app. They're happy as long as they're receiving phone calls or using the data. And they say they don't care about the text messages as long as they can use WhatsApp, Telegram, or Signal. But they're happy to use their data and able to make phone calls. So FYI, guys, I don't want you to be, oh, you said the text messages is your fault. So I'm just letting you know. So this is MKSD4. This is the one piece, same iPhones XS all the way to 13 Pro Max. This is a little bit different. This is a one piece. This is gonna be the auto TMSI mode. So whatever ICCID is on this MKSD by default, we need to change it. Even though there is no ICCID, I noticed if we change it for whatever was whatever ICCID was back on when was it? May the 2nd was when Apple started blocking everything. If you can Google anything, any ICCID from May, even if you go back to April 27, 28th, if you use one of those ICCIDs, I noticed that if you put one of those, they should be able to work. Watch. Well, let me show you. First. Let me use. So I'm not gonna change anything here. So I'm just gonna do like a regular do. Use a Sprint, auto TMSI mode, accept. So hopefully this was one of those ICCIDs. And no, people, at this point, everything has to stay in. I cannot believe that people still asking the Rsim has to stay in. Yes, the Rsim is still in. If you want to use your iPhone, you can take it off and the iPhone will be locked again. It's up to you. We are going now, what, almost a month and a half since Apple blocked everything. And people still want to know if the Rsim has to stay in. The answer is yes. The Rsim stays in at all times. And no, there's no new ICCIDs. They haven't come out with a new one. Not that we know of. So, okay. So this one, it works. As you can see, I just select the model of my phone. There is another problem. People are selecting the carrier or their SIM card they are using with the Rsim. That's a big no-no. You need to select the carrier of the iPhone. I know there is some iPhones that there is no option on the menu. Please, you can Google it. There is a lot of information on Facebook groups, even on Reddit. There are some IMCI numbers that you need to, 7-digit IMC number for each carrier that you can Google. And for a specific carrier, especially for Spectrum here in Texas, it's a big deal. You need those 7 digits, or Cricket or Metro or any other carrier that it doesn't appear on the list. You need to have those 7 digits in order to to have a successful unlocking. So at this point, this one is working fine. Well, the data, it's
Welcome to AT&T Prepaid.
okay. So it's working fine. And like I said, text messages not working 100%. That's part of the Rsim. The only thing, like I said, you need to do is just Google it and go back to your settings. Let me close everything. On your settings, cellular, you have 2 options. There is one for network selection, and the other one is cellular. This is where you're going to put your APNs. You just need to find your APN for whatever carrier you are using. In my case, I'm using AT&T. I think it's Go Next G Phone or something like that. And you need to fill all this important information like the APM name, the MMSC, the MMS proxy, the MMS max matcher site, and things like that. You can go to YouTube or you can Google it, and people are stating that they're working. I done a few, didn't work for me, but most people, this is what most clientele or customers are telling me they're using: WhatsApp, Telegram, or Signal. Other than that, I mean, they're happy that they're able to use their iPhones or with the regular, making phone calls and using the data. They say they can manage with the other apps for texting. But yeah, that's how you find your SIM tray. Left, right side, the little hole is going to be on your right side or left side, depending on your model or your iPhone. And like, you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.